individuals woke up that day and unfortunately never made it home due to terroristic attacks by hijackers from 4 planes that crashed into the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and a few of the Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now please remain standing, and gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of the greatest song in the world, our national anthem.
Good, Brian.
Tonight's contest is actually being broadcast live via the Gold Coast Sports Network. The Gold Coast Sports Network is the only contest that we do in this game, and you can find them on YouTube, on the web, or on Facebook.
I remember playing against the D1 recruit one time, man. Oh my god. They got a lot of D1 recruits out here. Non-stop it. Okay, you're good, Brian.
We're broadcasting live from the Shark Tanks in Brooksville, Florida, for tonight's marquee matchup as the undefeated Sharks of Nature Coast host the Eagles of Springstead, who also comes into tonight's game undefeated at 2-0. We're looking forward to some great football here tonight. Thank you again for joining us here on GCSN. I'm Abraham Dowdell, bringing you the call tonight, and by my side is the guru himself, Dave Barrett.
Thank you, Abraham. I'm excited to join you on call tonight in what is sure to be a battle on the gridiron. As you mentioned, we have Springstead and Nature Coast, both 2-0 on the season so far, but not only that, they have both been winning in dominant fashion, starting with Springstead. They have scored 72 points already in this young season. But Abe, even more impressive?
What is that?
They have not given up a single score.
Get out of here. What?
That's right. Back-to-back shutouts to start the season. But you know, Nature Coast, that they just as impressive on the start on their side as well, scoring 56 points and only allowing 10 on their last game, also being a shutout.
Wow. You can't ask for anything more, Dave. We have two high-powered offenses, stout defenses, so we'll have all the makings for a classic game here tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a quick break and be back for the opening kickoff right after this.
Anderson's kick is fair caught by number 13, Brady Nolan, at the Shark 37-yard line. Nature Coast 1st and 10 from their own 37.
Well, we're going to go right into the action.
Yeah, that was a pooch kick. Great catch by Brady Nolan. Fair catch right before it went out of bounds. Great starting position for the Nature Coast Sharks.
Looks like they got trips to the right.
Oh, motion.
Motion number 2. That's the fullback, Christian Cromer. Number 6 back to pass. They got to pass quickly, early. And it's incomplete, intended for number 13.
Wow, airing it out early.
Brady Nolan.
Just off the fingertips of Brady Nolan. Going early to the air, not something Nature Coast has done much this season. Exciting to see.
It's going to bring up 2nd down. Number 6, the play caller tonight, Ethan Fahey. Up the gut with number 2. He powers for about 5 yards.
Those are 5 hard-fought yards. There's a lot of contact in there. Cromer keeps those feet running like the best of them.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Sharks.
41, 3rd down and 6 from the 41.
Oh,
Quarterback keeper up the middle.
He's going to be short.
It's going to be close. Depends on where the referee spots that at.
Less than a yard short. That'll bring up 4th down.
They're saying 4th down. What will the Sharks do?
They took the quarterback off the field. But Big Cromer's back deep. They're going for it.
And he pounds his way. He looks like he made that 1st down and an extra yard. It's going to be 1st down for the Sharks.
Cromer's 6 foot, 235 pounds. He barreled his head down and just got that 2 yards.
That young fella Cromer, he's just a sophomore.
Fahey's back under center.
Sharks coming out with a variety of formations tonight. Gives to number 5 around the outside. And he's held short for about 1 yard.
Handoff is to number 5, Jaden Skipper.
Just a quick end around.
Tackled by number 34, Craig Corbett. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down and 9 from the 49.
Looks like the Sharks got a little trips to the left with a little motion.
The screen.
Little screen to 13. He's up the field. Got about a 7-yard gain on with a nice catch.
Yeah, they went with the empty look there.
It's going to be number 13, Brady Nolan for the Sharks.
8 yards on the play.
Referee saying it's a first down.
First down,
Nature Coast really runs their screen game to perfection.
See, they have the big back set right now. Number 2 up the middle to the outside.
Handoff to Christian Cromer.
That time we got to see Cromer accelerate. That was blocked really well up front.
They got a player down early for the Eagles.
That's always tough to see. Oh, they're getting him up. That's number
Let's give
27.
him number hand.
Number 27, Kevin Oates. Round of applause, ladies
Number
and gentlemen.
27 for the Eagles. We
Good.
hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Go ahead and toss us a like and hit subscribe. We appreciate your viewership and your support.
It's always nice to see them get off on their own power. Get back to their sidelines. Hope to see the young man back in the game.
I'm sure he'll shake it off and be like, Coach, I'm ready to go back inside this game.
It's a big game.
The injury timeout, 2nd and 4 from the 35.
The Sharks go wide to the right once again.
Springstead, they got their 5-man
Little
front.
motion. Quarterback keeper up the middle.
Keeper by Ethan Fahey. Tackle made by number 5.
And he has another Shark first down.
Number 34, Craig Corbett.
They might have to measure here.
Gains 3 yards to the 32.
Referee signaling for a first down.
Oh, good.
Chain crew is ready to go.
And they are going to measure.
Here the Sharks trying to move the ball down the field methodical.
Official timeout for a measure.
Nice, easy runs. Not trying to do anything too fancy.
Nearly 3 minutes off the clock. Hey,
It
you
looks
were
like
right
it is
on
a
it.
first down.
You called
yes,
that.
it is.
We got enough, ladies and gentlemen. First down, Nature Code. I mean, that's what the measurements are for, but you really never know what's going to happen.
Seems like both teams got a lot of young players out there. A lot of sophomores, some freshmen.
What's pass interference? Next thing you know, what's a catch? That should be a 11-player team.
Back to number 2 once again. Up the middle.
Well, high knee drive
That's
there.
Cromer.
Hand off to Christian Cromer.
Seems like Christian Cromer is the Sharks' power man for tonight.
He's leading them on the season with carries, yards. He's had back-to-back 100-yard games. As you already mentioned, he is just a sophomore.
Just a sophomore. We got twins to the right. Ball handed off number 23. Cuts back.
Oh, it barreled his
Ball for
head
2
down.
extra yards to gain that first down.
Number 23, Alan Hull. Initial contact made by number 34, Craig Corbett.
The Sharks are knocking on the door right now.
5 to the 20-yard
We are in the red
First
zone.
down, Nature Coast, who are now in the red zone.
Sharks have mixed it up quite a bit in formations. They've gone empty. They've gone 2 backs and 1 back. Looks like Christian Cromer's lining up in the gun.
Got a little motion to the left. Cromer's up the gut again. Hit 1 time, hit 2 times. He's still moving. Finally brought down by number 34 and number 22 of the Eagles.
He jogs off the field with his helmet falling off. Man, that was a strong run.
First down and goal to go for the Sharks.
Orbit motion. Springstead's defense was all over that.
And off to number 23, Alan Ho. He is wrapped up by number 33, Yadiel Vasquez. No gain on the play. Second and goal.
Cromer's back on the field. They're checking with the coach.
Yeah, Cromer out to the left.
Ooh, I don't think he was set.
False start on the Sharks, so we'll bring them back.
5-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
Still second down.
And it's still early in the game as the Sharks still on their first drive.
You know, they threw the first pass of the game and haven't thrown since. Trying to establish the run, which I believe they're doing right now.
The run is established with number 2, Cromer. And Fahey going up the middle. Once again, hand off to Cromer.
Short yardage.
He's brought down by number 34.
He is met immediately by
That's
number 34.
going to be Craig Corbett.
Well, it's 3rd and long.
Third down and goal for the Sharks.
Sharks going back to that trip set to the right side of the field. Quarterback rolls to the right. He looks up.
Oh.
Incomplete pass. Looked like he was throwing to number 13, Brady Nolan.
4th down. Looks like they're probably going to kick and take their 3 points here.
Water break. Fans, at this time, we want to take this time out to thank our VIP sponsor.
And they're going to take a timeout, water break, referees.
Tech Roofing Services.
Once again, we hope you are enjoying tonight's broadcast. Go ahead and toss us a like, hit subscribe. We appreciate your viewership and your support.
Coney Island Drive-In.
So far, what do you think about the game?
Well, I think that the Nature Coast is definitely trying to establish the run. Springstead has had some shining lights. They've stopped Alan Ho a couple times for no gain. Fahey's just missed Nolan. I see that connection is trying to be established as well. 4th down, it looks like they're going to go for this field goal and take the easy 3.
Well, it seemed like the Eagles' defense got tough once they got into that red zone.
The bend and no break.
There you go. You know, they moved down the field very well, but once they got into that red zone, the Eagles stood up and spreaded their wings.
Caden Melliker.
The kick is up. Looked like it was tipped.
Yeah, they got a
Looked like
finger
somebody
on it.
got their hands on it. The Eagles are jumping up and down. They are not going down like that.
All right, we're going to head to commercial break real quick.
And we'll be right back.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability,
and we're back. First down for the Eagles.
Well, not much there.
Went to the left side, hit by a host of Sharks.
Handoff is the number 4, Owen Andrus. He is met immediately by a score.
Yeah, Owen Andrus did not have much to go through there. He had a
It'll be
lot of
second
people
down
around
for the
him.
Eagles.
Nature Coast have their 4-man front. Oh.
Eagles come out with a pass. Oh! He tried to go for number 1. Luca Gargulio.
Incomplete. Intended for number 1, Luca Gargilo.
You know, when coaches throw this in their end zone, that
Bring
means
up
they
30
really have a lot of
10 for the Eagles.
means they have a lot of confidence in the throwing game. So that was surprising to see. Third down in a while.
I didn't do this in the first drive, but I'm starting in the second drive.
They get out wide to the right.
Loud. Let's make it louder.
Eagles roll to the right. And he's hit in the backfield by the Sharks. Quarterback sacked by number 40. It looked like 49.
Wow. That quarterback rolled
Angelo
out.
Hernandez.
There was 5 Sharks right
Quarterback
there.
had no chance there. Once he looked up for the read,
Yeah, no chance
he was
whatsoever.
in his face. It's going to bring up a 4th down and a very, very long.
And they're going to punt. I always like going for the block here. Springstead's definitely got to have a good snap and a good kick to get themselves out of this trouble. Good snap, good
One's
kick.
up. Number 23 has it.
He has room.
He's bringing it to the left.
He has room.
He's turning the corner. Pushed out of bounds by number 33 of the Eagles.
That was a great return.
That's Vasquez that saved that run.
Alan Ho. That was Alan Ho again. He's a speedster. I've been told he's got over a 40-inch vertical.
Really? Well, he started to the right, then he broke back left and seen he had a little daylight.
All right, Nature Coast back where they started nearly. It's the first set of downs.
First down and 10, Nature Coast.
Bringing everybody in tight.
Motion. Quick pitch to number 2. 2 tries to get around the outside. Number 22 comes up with the tackle and says, no, no, no.
Handoff to number 2, Christian Kroger.
Cameron Harris.
Tackled behind the line by number 22,
Well, Cameron Harris. Cameron Harris had to bring him down because there was some grass behind him.
5-yard loss on the play. It is second down and 15.
Second and 15.
Second and 15 for the Sharks.
Springstead down in a 4-man
Motion.
front.
Quarterback keeps straight up the middle and
Ooh.
he hit by a host of Eagles.
Yeah, Fahey got hit. Looked like in the helmet area,
Initial contact made by number
but he's up and he's moving, so he's all right.
Like number 34 laid the initial hit. Craig Corbett. As Fahey tried to go up the middle.
section for Nature Coast is getting loud, so let's keep that noise going. It's third down.
All
Look
right.
like they got twins, single back with a little motion. Quarterback
Oh.
rolls to the right. He's looking deep. Giving pressure. He throws it deep.
Jump
Oh.
ball.
Jump ball in the end zone.
Ethan Fahey's pass.
Wow. Fahey held the ball for a few
Looked like
seconds
they had
there.
number 1, Fabian Burnett, back deep.
Fourth down.
Just off the
He's going to
fingertips.
bring up 4th down for the Sharks.
Looks like they're going to try to kick this again.
Do you think their field goal kicker is going for it this time? Will the Eagles bring that stinging defense once again?
It appears Springstead's lining up in a base defense, protecting the potential fake.
Number 20, Caden Miller, out for a field
They do have a deep man back. Oh. Coach Johns looks a little angry.
Before the snap, Nature Coach calls
Shot's going to
timeout.
go timeout. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
All right, looks like they're going to go for that field goal. Oh,
Is up. That is just short.
just short. Hey, we would like to apologize for our scoreboard. Oh, it looks like we got it fixed. We're working on getting it completely fixed. The time is 2 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the first. If you're new to the Gulf Coast Sports Network, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It's free. And turn on notifications so you'll never miss any of the live action.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you stick with us at halftime as we'll have our Senior Spotlight segment featuring interviews, highlights, and insights. And tonight's Senior Spotlight is Nature Coast number 40, Caleb Murray.
All right.
Back to the action. Eagles first down and 10.
They've only had the ball for 4 offensive plays.
They're going to pound it up the middle.
But the score's still 0-0.
And the Sharks
Hand off to number 4, Otis
shuts that down.
Initial tackle made by number 1.
And I guess that goes back to us saying what type of game we was going to have tonight. With having two teams shutting offenses down.
Hard fought on each side of the ball. Looks like Springstead's trying to establish Owen Andrus. That's the third time he's gotten the ball in just 5 plays. Ooh. Nature Coast walks their corner up. That's
Back to
throwing.
pass.
Oh, 88 brings his
Looked
hands
like it was
down.
intended for number 88.
Right. He yanked those hands down.
That's Gilbert.
Intended for number 88, Kyle Gilbert.
Kydell Gilbert. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
This is a huge down for the Springstead Eagles. Huge down. Got to get them out of here. Got to rest their defense.
It's like the Sharks. Their front four are really applying pressure, not allowing the Eagles to move the ball.
Yeah, their
They're
front
going
four
to
is
go trips
fast.
to the right. Quick pass screen. He caught. Nice move by number 3. Number 13.
Wow, number 3 made a nice catch.
That was number 3 and number 4 for the Sharks. They stayed home on that play.
Tackled by number 4, Sire Wilson.
Sire Wilson.
Number 13, Brady Nolan.
You got to punt here back in your end zone.
Bring up 4th down.
Number 88,
Alan Ho had a great return last punt. Be interesting to see how he gets his hands on this one. Oh, they kick it out of bounds. Ooh, barely out of bounds.
Looks like it went out at about the.
number 1, sails out of bounds.
He's going to mark it at the 40.
Well, that's one way to keep him from returning the yards is kick that ball out of bounds. Smart decision.
This has been a very interesting first quarter. Sharks came out early throwing. Then they relied on the run.
And they've dominated in time of possession. but again, have no points to show for it.
Well, like I said, once they got into the red zone, the Eagles stood tall.
They have.
You know, and then the 2 missed field goals. You know, and here we are, 0-0. 1 minute, 16 seconds left in the first quarter.
I think both coaching staffs expected a tough, hard-fought game. Cromer just carrying people.
Handoff is to number 2, Christian Cromer.
Number 2 took the handoff and was met by a host of Eagles. I'm not sure if the Eagles are keying in on number 2 at this time, because apparently all the Eagles are swarming to him.
Yes. Yeah, number 2's been bringing him to the ball, so. Middle linebacker P.J. Class has eyeballed him. He's been in on several gang tackles tonight. Looks like an empty set. Quads to the right.
Quick pass.
Ooh.
Almost intercepted.
They had a chance at that.
Eagles had a golden opportunity.
Ethan Fahy's pass incomplete. Intended for number 1, Fabian.
He had daylight down the field had he caught that.
Yeah, it looked like Fabian actually had to play a little defense and help knock that ball down and shield his defender to keep that ball from being intercepted.
That was Eagles linebacker Carlos Nichols, who almost had what he needed to get that first 6 for the Eagles for tonight.
Here we go. Checking with coach.
They got trips to the left, single to the right. Quick pass.
Off the mark. Just off the mark. Brings up
Incomplete
4th.
pass. It's going to bring up 4th down. Seemed like the Sharks are starting to go back instead of forward like they did on that first drive.
Well, they brought their punting unit in. This will be the Sharks' first punt of the night.
Who do we have back deep for the Eagles?
Number 14, Jack.
Number 14, Adonis Houston.
Oh.
And number 22, Cameron Harris.
Good
Punt is up.
high kick.
Oh, it went through the
good
leg. Did he
roll.
touch it?
Good roll. He took a
not
Nature
touch it.
Coast bounce. Kickers always like that when that
It's going to
happens.
be first.
Nice high punt. Nature Coast roll. All right, the Eagles have started all their possessions right about the 15-yard line. See if they can get something going on offense.
Well, they got time for one or two play.
Yeah, 15 seconds. That looks like it could take us to... Ooh. Nature Coast signaling that they got a fumble. However...
Handoff, number 4. But it was met by Murray. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be going to commercial. We'll be right back.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
And we're back to action. Seems like we got a great game going on. Both teams with nice defense. So who's in charge of these teams, Dave?
Well, Nature Coast is led by Corey Johns. That's his 4th season here at Nature Coast. Last year they had a great season, went 8-1, and they beat Springstead last year 15-3.
Number 3 round the outside for the Eagles.
Ooh, he got some room.
He has a nice run.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, brung down at about the 35.
That was Cross-Lick. Cross-Lick with about a 45-yard run.
Cross-Lick turned the corner and started moving. They were not expecting that sweep around the outside to the right. So who's coaching the Eagles?
So Springstead's coach is Mike Garofano. This is his 8th year as the head coach. He served as the defensive coordinator years for that. Last year his team was significantly impacted by the COVID-19. They went 1-5 on a shortened season. It's really not fair to have used that as a measuring stick. The year before they were 9-2 and they beat Nature Coast 30-19 in that season.
Nice. Number 10 hands the ball up, but he gives a fake and he keeps it himself. Nice little hard run for about 3 yards.
What a change of events. Springstead is now establishing the run.
That was Nick Centola leading the charge for the Eagles. That run seems like gave a little spark
Absolutely.
to these Eagles offense.
Momentum has been shifted.
That was Cross going around that outside.
Springstead really likes to bring a lot of people in the box.
Centola give it to the left. Number 1 sees the move. He stops, hesitates, but he's hit by a swarm of sharks.
Yeah, he makes the first guy miss, but there's just so many other guys laying right there to go. Caleb Murray on his second one. That's our senior spotlight tonight, his second tackle in 4 plays.
Look like it's about 3rd and 7. Got a single receiver out wide to the right.
They're giving him some space. 88's got all sorts of room out there.
Trying to see if they get him off sides, but Sharks stay disciplined.
Got a timeout. Timeout,
Timeout by the
Springstead.
Eagles. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, they really aren't getting these.
We're back to the action. Number 10, hands off.
Owen
Powered up the
Andrus.
middle.
Owen getting those legs moving. It's going to be 4th and short.
4th and short. Eagles trying to get some momentum on the field.
I believe Owen Andrus is their kicker as well. I would be surprised if they didn't go for it here.
They put number 88 out to the left.
All right, they're going.
4th down. This is a big 4th down for the Eagles.
Quarterback sneak? No.
He hands it off to the big fullback.
You know, Owen hit that
And he
hole
has
so
enough
fast.
for a 1st down. Yes, he did. He hit that hole hard. Owen Andrus is trying to make a statement here tonight.
29 yards away from the end zone.
Eagles first down at the Sharks 30.
Across
Three around the outside again. He cuts up for about 3 yards. That's number 3. That's crossed once again. Hit by number 1 for the Sharks, Fradrion Burnett.
You know, one thing that makes Springstead's offense so fast, so quick, is the fullback is only 3 yards away from the football. So when he gets the ball, he's usually very quick to get it.
Eagles got 88 out wide. Hands off up the middle again, and he's coming barreling down the hole for another hard. He hit about good 3-4 yards.
Yeah, Nature Coast was a little late to get their defensive set. Their D-line was a little slow to get ready. Coaches don't like to see that.
Coach Garofano must see something he like over there because he's going right back to it.
Well, 3rd and about 3.
Eagles
3rd and 4.
spreading it out wide to the right. Number 4 goes up. He is getting some hard runs going up that middle. Looks like he has another Eagle first down.
You know, Nature Coast stays in their 4-man front down here. Now that we're just over the 20-yard line, it'll be interesting to see if they stay true to that 4-man front.
Springstead finally has made it to the Sharks' red zone.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout by the Nature Coast. They want to figure this out.
We're going to go to a commercial and we'll be right back.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
Well,
we're back to action, and I hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Go ahead and toss us a like and hit subscribe. We appreciate your viewership and your support.
1st and 10. Quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keeper, but he's met in a hole. He's met in a hole. Was that number 2?
Yeah. Christian Cromer
Cromer
again.
has gone to the defensive side.
And he came in and drove back that quarterback. The quarterback had a room. You know, this is our 3rd trip to the inside the red zone. It'll be interesting to see how it fares.
2nd down. Centola's being patient up under the snap. Hands it off. Number 4 is still powering, still powering. He was stopped immediately, but kept his legs driving and pushed for another 2 yards, which will bring up 2nd down and look like actually 3rd down and 5 for the Eagles.
You know, Owen runs with his shoulder pads down, his feet moving. Great balance. Owen has great balance. It's a big down here.
Owen is hitting that hole with purpose. Owen up and again. The Sharks seen it coming and they shut it down.
It'll be 4th and short.
Number 51 met him in the hole. That was Donovan Heatley. 4th and 5.
Oh, they're going to kick it. They're going to kick it.
For a field goal.
They got the block out there. Owen goes from taking handoffs to kicking field goals.
Number 4, Owen Andrews, out to kick the field goal.
Well, The Sharks attempted 2 field goals tonight, which did not end up going through the uprights. What will the Eagles do on their first attempt? Ball's up, is set, is up. Oh, it is off the upright.
It was long enough. It smacked the upright.
What we said.
0 for 3 on field goals tonight.
This will be a defensive game tonight, and we have it right here. Both teams utilizing the clock, getting to the red zone, and relying on the field goals, which is not happening the way they wanted to happen.
We've had some opportunities. Each team's had opportunities to put the ball in the end zone, to get it through the uprights, to make some catches, to make some runs. But our defense, each defense, has been standing up. Caleb Murray enters the game for the Sharks. The dozer look. Cromer takes the direct snap. Oh,
looked like a fumble.
Uh-oh. Looks like Springstead got their helmet right on the ball. Let's see what happens.
Looked like it was a direct snap to Cromer.
Okay, he recovered it.
Side, dropped the ball.
He recovered his own drop.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Sharks.
Looks like they're going to go back to Cromer with a direct snap.
Still in that direct snap wildcat. And he takes it straight up the middle.
Wow.
Looks like he got about 6 yards on that carry.
He definitely is hitting that hole, keeping those legs running.
Bring it up 3rd down. We got an official timeout. Make sure you stick with us at halftime as we'll have our Senior Spotlight segment featuring interviews, highlights, and insights. Tonight's Senior Spotlight is Nature Coast number 40, Caleb Murray.
You know, Caleb Murray, you can see he has a younger brother on the offensive line, Chase Murray, number 74, out there on the field with his brother, trying to find some points for the Sharks.
Seems like the Eagles was able to move the ball down the field successfully with Owens. You know, as they were hitting that run, he was hitting that hole hard. He was coming through there with some force, like he'd been shot out of the cannon, even though he's 3 yards behind the quarterback.
He definitely is. Nature Coast has a little different style. They have their back a little further in the backfield, making a quick cut off the blocks. 3rd down, very important 3rd down. Oh, they're trying the other way. They've been going left, left, left. Here we go for the right.
Cromer to the right.
See that mark?
Looks like it's bringing up 4th down.
Ooh, it looks like he's just short.
This is one of those coaches' decisions. It's 4th and 1. Cromer's been hitting the hole and at least gaining 1 to 2 yards a carry.
Yeah, I don't think he has any no gains or negative yards. It appears he's going to be just short. They are going to measure to make sure, but with 4 minutes and 41 seconds to go in halftime, do you go for it or do you punt? Maybe they won't have to make a decision.
Looks like it's going to be short. It's short.
Oh, not by much.
So this is a decision. Do you go for it or do you punt?
Well, if Coach believes...
because the Eagles can have the ball right here.
It looks like Coach Johns is believing in his O-line and his big running back.
Looks like the Sharks going to go for it.
Wow.
And he gets the first down.
You know, Springstead's defensive ends flew in from the edge and just missed him in time, or it could have been a tackle for a loss, or at least contact at the loss.
Well, I tell you, the Shark coach believe in number 2, because here it is, 4th down and a yard. He said this young man could get that first down for me, which Cromer did.
The sophomore, 6 foot, 235. He is a load. He runs physical. I'd believe in him too. It appears that
And they got a
Fahey
quarterback
is,
back.
yeah, Fahey's back in.
He's back in up under center. Little motion.
Ooh. Looks
Like
like
we got a flag on the play.
Oh, the
Encroachment
defense came
defense.
over too early. All right.
Still first down.
Replay, first down.
1st and 5.
So it seemed like at the beginning in the first quarter, the Sharks were bouncing around with the different offense, you know, spreading them wide, you know, having two backs in the back. You know, it seemed like they were bouncing around just trying to figure out what direction they want to go. They're back to the eye.
Yeah, now they got Cromer at the fullback position. Brady Nolan
Had a pass set up to number 13 to Brady Nolan. Went right through his hands.
You know, Brady has great hands. They call him Mr. Reliable, and we're very surprised to see that ball come right off his fingertips. He just looked upfield before securing that catch. One I know he wishes he had back.
I think he saw daylight. He thought he had the field and he was ready to go.
That would be a difference-making catch as well, with 3 minutes and 49 seconds to go before halftime.
I formation.
Cromer as a tailback.
Cromer hits.
Uh-oh.
Cromer has a hole.
The big fella right up the gut.
Cromer hits for about 15 yards on that carry.
First down.
First down
Sharks.
for the Sharks.
Number 14, Adonis Houston.
Seemed like the coach wanted to continue feeding me. He finally broke one.
You know, you see, look over there at defense, and you see the defense talking to each other because they believe they had him. All right, Cromer back at the
First
tailback.
down for the Sharks.
Twins to the right.
Cromer again. Looks like he got about 3 or 4 yards on that carry.
Tick
By
tock.
number 42.
Looks like Coach Johns is trying to milk
Jordan
that clock.
Nolomiski for the Eagles.
Milk
Matt
that
Cromer.
clock all the way down with a chance to score and leaving the Eagles with limited time before the half.
2nd and 6. Twins to the right. Cromer up the middle again. He gets about a yard and a half on that carry.
Yeah, his head hit the ground pretty hard. His helmet smacked that ground pretty hard. All right, looks like Cromer's a little tired.
Looks like
tapped his shoulder.
Like majority of the players out there getting kind of tired. See, it's kind of a muggy night, which is making it kind of hot.
Yeah, I see defensive players with their hands on their knees. 2:34 to go. I believe a timeout was called.
We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
For the past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And it's one of the main reasons why I retired from the NFL, wanting to be able to run and play with my kids. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
We're back in action. It's 3rd down for the Sharks.
Cromer lines up back in the tailback.
And looks like the Eagles going to call timeout.
That's their second timeout of the first half.
Thank you again for joining us here on GCSN. I'm Abraham Dowdell, bringing you the calls tonight. And by my side is the guru himself, Dave Barrett.
Yeah, thank you, Abraham. What an exciting first half we've had. Crowd's starting to get rowdy.
Don't forget to make sure you stick around with us at halftime as we'll have our Senior Spotlight segment featuring interviews, highlights, and insight. Tonight's Senior Spotlight is Nature Coach number 40, Caleb Murray. I see the student section is getting mighty loud over here for the Sharks.
They want to score. A lot of bragging rights go into this game.
This is one of those in-county rivalries.
Just 6 miles apart.
6 miles apart. And they call this the Shark Tank.
You know, last season, even though Springstead didn't have a very successful season and Nature Coast did, that game went into overtime. So this is definitely a battle. Let's see what we do with 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Ooh, looks like Springstead's itching for a blitz.
Ethan Fahey's under the center.
Oh, they're coming.
Number 2 again. He's met in the backfield. That's number 42.
Wow, he hit him where you have to.
Jordan.
He got him down low.
Jordan Novovitzky.
That's where you go. You got to get him down low. He got him below the knees.
He said, Coach, don't tackle him up high. Hit him straight in his legs and he'll fall.
It is 4th and 7.
4th and 7 for the Sharks.
Minute 50, tick, tock. It looks like they're bringing in the punt unit.
So would that be another stop for the Eagles?
It could be. I believe I would go for this. I believe I would. If I was Springstead, I'm going to fire in there. Oh, they're setting up the return. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the ball's on the ground. What are they doing?
It's coming back.
There we go.
They'll be at the 22-yard line.
Well, that's a long way to go.
Well, it's a long way to go. But you know what? You got to give it up to the Eagles defense. You know, because the Sharks were driving. They were sustaining some nice drives. And then the Eagles stood up and stood strong and then had that great third down stop in the backfield.
Yeah, that defense has bailed them out of some tough situations. And the offense was just getting started last round. Ended with that field goal attempt off the upright. I'm excited to see. Springstead has been throwing it, so let's see what they do if they're going to trust anyone with the ball.
I'm going to have to give it to the Eagles, number 42. Now Jordan, he made a nice stop on third down. Back to number 4 up the middle. He gains about 3 yards.
Looks like Coach Garofano is okay with going to the halftime with a 0-0 tie, which is a very safe call. And who knows? Owen's a speedster in his own right, so if he breaks through the second level, he could be off to the races.
So what do you think going through these teams' mind? You know, being two teams that have been scoring, you know, lots of points, and here we are getting ready to go into halftime, and it's a 0-0 ball game right now.
Well, I believe each team believes they can win.
Number 4 is still moving.
There he is.
And it's going to be a first down for the Eagles.
44 seconds left. You know, I believe each team believes they can win. I believe both teams believe they can win, and I believe that belief is only going to be stronger at halftime.
So what you're saying is, who's coming out of the locker room wanting it most?
I can't wait for the second half. The second half is going to be intense. They might take a shot here with 30 seconds to go. End around, cross lick.
Number 3. That's Cross, the little speedster.
We are going to hand things. 10 seconds to go. Is there going to be another?
Are the Eagles going to call timeout, or are they just going to let it run out?
They're happy to go with a 0-0 tie, I
rather
believe.
take it in just like it is.
All right, we're going to hand things off to our broadcasting engineer, Will Wilkie, to take you through all of our halftime contents, including the Senior Spotlight and the Legacy Wealth Partner Regional Scoreboard Update. Take it away, Will.
Thank you, Abraham and Dave. Great job on the call tonight. We'll bring you back for the second half call. We'd also like to thank Brian Lott and Bill Leiser working the cameras for us tonight. I'm Will Wilkie working the broadcast engineer duties. And I'll be your host for our halftime coverage. Before we take a quick break, make sure you stick with us through our halftime as we have our special Senior Spotlight segment coming up. This week's Senior Spotlight is Nature Coast linebacker Caleb Murray, a great kid and a great family. You won't want to miss this. We'll also get caught up on all the regional action as we check in with the Legacy Wealth Partners regional scoreboard before bringing it back for live action in the second half with Abraham and Dave. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
I have a love for the sport, and I wanted to, convey that to my son, at least, create the interest to see if he could fall in love as well. At 5 years old, I started him in tackle football right away. He played out at a local youth league here.
Well, I remember, being out the field, all my buddies playing here, and all the bubbleheads running around having fun, trying to tackle each other. And, it just kind of progressed into middle school and, playing youth ball all the way into middle school and then high school. And, playing other sports, wrestling and weightlifting. And, I don't know, just growing up with all my boys has just been a great experience for me. It's been, fun. It's the good old days,
It's been a life's journey. It's something that, as a dad, you get to do with your son. I'm pretty proud of what he's done and where he's been and where he's finishing out his senior year. So we started really young, though. And some people say 5 years old, oh, my God, tackle football. It really does make a difference. So that's how we got to where we are now.
He got here as a freshman. He was on JV. He started on JV as a freshman, started on JV as a sophomore. Last year, as a junior, he moved up and, was our third inside linebacker, our backup inside linebacker, the second or third week of the season. An outside linebacker got hurt. We had to move Brady to outside, and Caleb ended up starting and playing the entire Hernando game. Against, one of the best backs we played last year against Ciante. And really, we did a phenomenal job against Ciante with Caleb in there, and that just led to this season with him being the starting inside linebacker with him and Brady. And those two guys just being great in there together and really just running things for us and moving the defense when we have to shift or move or bump or whatever it may be. He controls that. So, he went through the program like a normal high school kid should. And stuck with it and worked hard, came to the weight room, never missed anything, ran, got faster, and just progressed over the course of the 4 years of being here, going into his fourth year now, and has really become, a good football player for us.
Yeah, you got to be dedicated. I'll definitely say that for one. You got to be dedicated, you got to be hardworking, tough-minded. Football, you got to stay in the weight room 24/7, and wrestling, especially wrestling, you got to cut down weight. So it's just, you got to, stay in the mindset of, I want to be the best, and to be the best, I have to get down to a certain weight. Like for us, I have to go down to 160. So I have to lose 20 pounds. I got to be dedicated to that so I can get down to 160 and wrestle the states at 60. And for football, it's the same way. Mental toughness is hot outside. It's hard hitting, all these big boys, and you just got to go in there 100%.
In terms of growth, he grew into the sports, but what I'm most proud of is his leadership. Taking on both sports. Both are very physical, very rigorous sports. It requires you to be mentally strong. And I've always pressed upon him, be different, be a leader, don't be a follower. Lead from the front, set the example. And from where he is in ninth grade to where he is now, for me, I'm most proud of his leadership. And it's kind of how it is at wrestling, too. He's captain of the wrestling team. He's a state qualifier. He's currently ranked number 4 in the state for wrestling. So when it comes to the wrestling mat, Caleb says it, they do it, and he respects his role.
I'm a big believer in all of our athletes that are able to play multiple sports. I think and picking up on what sport it is, I think it helps them stay in shape year round, especially with Caleb because he wrestles, and that's a very cardiovascular intensive sport. It helps with physicality, which helps in football. But really, it just helps them be competitive and focused on a year-round basis. You can go through our off-season program, which he still does. We work out at 5:30 a.m. in the morning, and he still does that. But during wrestling season, I think it adds a competitive advantage that you are doing something competitively year-round. The guys that only play one sport or just play football, they don't get to be competitive year-round. They come in the weight room and we compete in there, but it's not the same. So I think the advantage in playing multiple sports is being competitive year-round, and it's hard to replace that and replicate that.
My wife is a teacher as well, so when they were young, my wife would push them on academically at home. She'd make placemats that have, the capitals of the states, and, she'd make them say the states, and we'd always do things at home. We'd encourage them to read. My wife actually taught them sign language when they were younger to push their mental capabilities, foster that mental growth, just to push it, be different. And I think that translated well. He's a member of the National Honor Society, always on the honor roll. He does well academically. He's taken the AP exams, getting the AP credits, and I'm proud of him for that as well. He's well-rounded. He's just not on the field or on the mat doing what he needs to do. He's in the classroom getting it done.
Yeah, hard work does pay off. It goes back to that mental toughness of knowing that you have to, you're a student athlete before anything, so your grades got to be right. Football is just extra and wrestling are extra. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a balance. It's a little bit of hardship. Sometimes some nights I get home and I got to do my homework after a late night's practice, but it's all worth it because, you take the test, you get an A or B on it. It's just, I don't know, it's a good feeling knowing that you're working hard on and off the field. So it gets a little difficult, but you can't let that deter you from the main goal of graduating high school and getting your high school diploma.
Yeah, I just think they realize it more in the classes before them, if that makes any sense. Because I talk about it every year to every senior class at the beginning of the year. I say, guys, you need to enjoy this, man. Because, when you grow up, you don't get the Friday night feeling every Friday night anymore. You just don't get it. You might get it in certain situations and big moments in your life, when you get married or if you have a kid or a kid graduates from college or high school, whatever it may be, but you don't get it. You don't get that feeling every Friday night. So I tell them every year. I say it every year, and I think these guys, this will be their fourth year with me, coming through the program. So they hear it every year, and I think they understand a little bit more that this is it. And I think there's a sense of urgency there from those guys to just enjoy every step of it and really take it in, because once it's over, it's over. Whether you go to college and play or not doesn't matter. There's nothing like high school football. It's not the same. So I think they're doing a good job of enjoying that and just kind of taking the whole situation in and being a senior, and they're doing a good job with it.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a little weird not playing with my boys after the season. We're going to go different ways, colleges. Some people are going to the Army, like my buddy. So it's definitely a little heartbreaking to know that we're all going to branch off and do our own thing. Social media will stay connected, but just to play on Friday night, playing against Springstead or whoever for the last time, it's a little heartbreaking, just a little bit. But no, the ride from when we were little all the way to now, I wouldn't trade anything. And no moment I'd be trading. It's all amazing.
He's done a lot of things that, he makes us proud every day. He's always done the right thing, and that I feel like my wife and I have put a lot of time into, knowing the difference between right and wrong and good and evil, and he exemplifies that every day. We're definitely on the right track, and I'm proud of what he's done thus far.
I definitely want to further my academic career, as either a football or a wrestler at the collegiate level. I'm excited for the opportunity. Whatever school it is, whatever school it may be, and go into kinesiology and be a chiropractor. So I'm just really excited about all that.
And that was the Senior Spotlight featuring number 40, starting linebacker for Nature Coast, Caleb Murray. We hope that you enjoyed that segment. For each of our broadcasts this season, we have a special Senior Spotlight for each game, so make sure you tune in for that, and also check out our special events section once the games have concluded. And you can catch those segments anytime that you want right on the Gulf Coast Sports Network YouTube channel. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll come right back with the Legacy Wealth Partners Regional Scoreboard Update before we come back for the beginning of the third quarter. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for regenerative treatment.
And we are back.
All right, we're getting ready to go back into action for the second half of this wonderful game here tonight. Dave, you called it, you said it, you expressed, these two undefeated teams coming in tonight, and it was going to be a, high-powered offense, but apparently that stout defense you talked about is what really have showed up here tonight for both teams, the Eagles and the Sharks. So tell me, what do you think about that first half?
Well, they always say defense wins championships, and right now, this could be a championship game. I mean, both teams are undefeated. Yeah, they say defense wins championships, so that's what this feels like, a championship game. But, the key to the game's got to be finding the end zone in the second half. We got to find, whether it's Cromer or Andrus or Lick, or Fahey, someone has got to find the end zone tonight.
I see with both of these high-powered offense, they have a similar run game. With the Eagles, they got number 4, Owens, Andrus. He's been pounding and pounding and pounding, and it seemed like every time they give him the ball, he's like shot out of a cannon. Then you go to the Sharks, and their number 2 is the Christian Cromer. Seemed like this young sophomore, got something to prove and wants to be around these Sharks for a very long time, because they also had him on defense, and he made some nice tackles while he's out there. I knew he got tired a little bit, and maybe because, after that one long 15, 16-yard carry that he had, but he came back and he stuck his head back in there and he continued to pound for that team. So those are the two offensive powerhouses that's going on right now. It's the Cromer and Andrus show right now.
Absolutely, Abraham. Cromer and Andrus are both dire to their team. So I can't wait to see who steps it up, who leads their team. Looks like there was a flag on the field, but he picked it up. So here we go for the second half. I'm so excited to see. Hey, maybe we'll get some bonus football. What do you think?
We might. It's going to be that challenging part, because this is where it all pays off. Who wants it more? It's only 2 quarters left. The opportunity for both teams is right here.
Springstead's got an interesting kickoff return.
22 back deep, and number 1 for the Eagles is back deep.
Looks like an onside attempt. Pooch attempt. All right. Quick little pooch. Oh.
He saw a little daylight. He got to the 35.
Number 3. That's across the lick. We got another.
That was number
flag.
3.
Another flag. Let's see what this is.
It looked like it's some laundry on the field.
Both teams are excited to join this second half. Both teams getting emotions. Personal foul. All right, targeting. We got targeting, Abraham.
That's going to put the Eagles in good field position.
Targeting is a tough to understand for some people, and that's the first time we've had it. But it brings the ball to the 50-yard line.
And we'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us back. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Go ahead and toss us a like and hit subscribe. We appreciate your viewership and your support.
All right, Springstead hustles up from the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 50. Powered up the middle.
Yeah, that they come right back, right where they left off.
Owen Andrus, once again, that's that number 4.
Going to the left side this time.
Bring up 2nd and 6.
Trying to take advantage of this short field. 3 yards a pop will get you down there.
It's all about moving the chains.
And finding the end zone.
Which these defense have kept that from happening tonight.
Nature Coast looks like they're lined up off sides. No call.
Woo!
No
Somebody
call.
came and made a crushing hit.
Is that 51?
number 51 of the Sharks, made a nice hit. Donovan Heatley. That's what you call filling the gap.
You know, Heatley, I think it's his second tackle for loss on the evening. He's really becoming an impact player. You see he has a knee brace on that right leg. He actually did that his freshman year. It's so good to see him come back, and now he's out here on Friday nights.
Well, I tell you, he met him in the middle.
Met him in the middle. All right, now it's third down. Very important down.
Single back set.
Oh,
Looks
going
like
to
a
the
pass.
air.
Tight end dunk. Oh, he caught it. Nice catch.
Going to the air. Great toss by the quarterback.
That's number 11 for the Eagles.
That was a small window.
Derek Nice. Looks like a tight end. He came out of the slot. We normally would call that a tight end dunk, and he put it right where it needed to be, and he got some yak after that catch.
Yes, he did. And they're just outside the red zone here.
Yes. The Eagles are knocking on the door early in this third quarter.
Yeah, they're making a statement early on that first opening drive, taking advantage of some of that field position. Oh, the pitch is made.
Pitch. Cuts back inside. That's number 3.
Cross lick again.
Cross is trying to make some moves inside here.
You know, normally on the pitch, the tailback will take that ball to the sideline, but as soon as he secured the toss, he put that foot in the ground and went north-south, cut it up right away for some 4 or 5 yards.
He got a nice game, but the Sharks actually recognized that and read it well and immediately shut it down, because had he stayed outside, he might have got a few more yards.
It's possible.
Eagles coming out with some different looks right now.
Yeah, they got out of that single wing. Nature Coast's front defensive line looks big and strong. Let's see what they do down here.
2-back set.
Back
Give
to
it to number
Andrus.
4 up the middle again.
He hits that hole so fast.
Looks like he got about 3 yards on that carry. I'm telling you, Owen is making impact. Each time he hit that hole, he's going to wear down that defensive line right now.
You know, Owen's a special kid. He's a soccer player. He's a baseball player who's already committed to a college, and he is playing football because he loves the game. So he's out here trying to make the most out of it. Let's see what Coach Garofano does here on 3rd and short.
Santola's up under center. Trying to get him to jump.
Trying to get him to get that first.
Sharks stay disciplined.
Trying to get that free first down. They
Looks like the Eagles going to call the timeout. Sharks stay disciplined on that. You know, and it's early in the game. You know, the Sharks stay disciplined. Now when they're tired and they stay disciplined, that means that coach is really staying on them at practice and sticking to those fundamentals and ensuring that, hey, giving up those 5 yards can be momentum for another team, and they stay strong.
Keep them out of the first down is the Sharks' goal right here.
And we're going to get ready to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. We back to this action. Eagles taking that timeout because they know this is crucial, being in this red zone at this time. They're knocking on that door.
I'm guessing Owen Andrus left or right. It'd be interesting though if they do an end around or maybe a quarterback keeper. But they will probably stay true and give it to the big fella up the middle. Let's find out. Oh, that could be a big.
You got some movement. Looks like it's by the offense.
It did appear.
Let's see which way the ref got on the offense.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's going to hurt.
You never like to see that.
That's going to hurt.
Penalties make a big deal here in a tight ball game. First it was targeting for Nature Coast. Now it's A huge offside penalty on 3rd down by the Eagles.
Looks like it's gonna make it what, 3rd and 8?
Yeah, 3rd and
long
8.
3rd and 8. You know, and they're right here in the red zone.
Yeah, changes the play selection. Rollout pass.
Quarterback keeper. Woo!
Quarterback keeper did not pitch.
Hold on.
Springstead.
That's number 51 once again.
Healy is doing his job. Springstead's begging for a face mask call. Not going to get it.
Let me tell you something. Donovan is shutting down the run in his area.
Donovan is playing
That was
big.
another big play.
Looks like they might
He lost
kick
a yard on that one.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to kick it.
They're
Owen
going to
Anderson.
try for another field goal.
He had the leg the last time, just hit the upright. Let's see what he does here. Slightly.
Well, Owen's been pounding the ball with his legs all night, running the ball. Let's see if he can boot it now.
From legs to toes.
Oh, it's low. Sharks pick it up, number 13. And he's hit out of bounds by number 1.
Brady Nolan with the awareness scoops the ball up. Anderson's kick was pretty low.
He kind of fumbled around with the snap, but he was able to get it in a little pooch kick. But again, you got to give it to this Shark defense. They are staying strong. Every time the Eagles get in the red zone, the Sharks raise up.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, I see Brady Nolan walking around with a cramp. His right leg. He's not going out there on offense right now. He's hopefully we got to pay attention to that because he's an impact player on both sides of the ball.
Look like the Sharks going back into that I formation.
It looks like unbalanced right. Oh, they're pulling. Oh, baby. Wow. They pulled the guard and the tackle on that one and gave him some running lanes.
They're going to give him a 5-yard gain on that.
I tell you, that looked like it was longer. It looked longer to me.
You know, maybe after the little slide at the end.
Well, he is 7 yards back in the backfield here. All right, 2nd down.
Again, Cromer, he runs over one, get tackled by the other for another 3 yards.
All right, no pull and guard that time.
Bring up 3rd down and about 2 yards to go. A long 2. I wonder if this weather is playing an impact on the players' energy.
Yeah, it's hot. It's humid. It's a September evening here in Florida.
And we had some showers earlier today.
Yeah, we did. Gut check time right now. I got a big fella back there in the fullback position.
Quarterback keeps it up in the middle. He gets the 1st down. Brought down by number 42 of the Eagles.
Such a smart play by Coach Johns to go.
That's Jordan.
He's going Cromer, and then on 3rd down, fakes to Cromer, lets Fahey get a quick 4 or 5 yards for the 1st down. Smart play for Coach Johns.
Jordan Nowitzki, number 42, with that outstanding tackle.
I believe he's leading the Eagles in tackles on the season.
You got to fake it, look for a pass.
He's wide open. Wide open.
He waits for it. Oh!
Oh, wide
open. And a flag on the play.
It'll be interesting to see. Wow. Fahey wishes he had that ball back because he could have just let him another yard. He would have had it.
Is that a number 8 for the Eagles?
It
Looks
is.
like a number 8, but we don't have a number 8 on our roster. But it looked like he made up ground.
I think it's 22, but they did call pass interference.
For the Eagles, number 8.
15-yard penalty, Abraham. Could have been a touchdown.
But that was a very good defensive play because he put so much air up under that ball, he was able to make his way across, and he got too aggressive, and that's when he hit the receiver and got that pass interference, which gives the Sharks a little momentum from that.
Any defensive coordinator would gladly take that pass interference over a touchdown. 1st down for the Sharks. Oh, they're going
looking
back.
for another pass. He dumps it off. Oh!
Cromer's
in and out
open.
of the hands of number 2, Christian Cromer.
Wide open in the flats.
He's going to think about that one, but you know what? Football, you got to have that short-term memory. You know what? You got it. You saw it. It happened. Let it go.
Absolutely, Abraham. All right, we got second down.
Second down and 10 for the Sharks. 5:57 left in the third quarter.
Looks like Heatley's playing a little tight end for us tonight, too.
Quarterback keeps it again. He makes a move.
The speed.
He breaks to the outside.
Fahey coming up big on second down and 10. If he's not doing it with his arm, he's going to help him out with his speed.
Ethan gave the fake and made a nice move. Went about 12, and there's a flag on the play.
Oh, no.
And that hurts, especially when you're a quarterback and you've been trying to do everything you could do to motivate your team, and you make a nice run, and after the run you look back and there's some laundry on the field.
And unfortunately that goes against the Sharks.
And you got to do it all over again.
Got to do it again. Second down and 15.
They're going to take official timeout.
That's where the coach is getting in the huddle and telling his offensive line, move your feet and you won't be holding.
If you're new to the Gulf Coast Sports Network, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's free. And turn on notifications so you will never miss any of the live action.
Well, we talked about it before the game. We were in for a classic, and it is living up to expectations. 5 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock.
Two teams that's used to seeing the end zone have yet to make it to the end zone tonight.
Absolutely. 56 and 72 respective points scored in 2 games. And we're looking for 1 point tonight.
Seemed like Nature Coast field goals, they just weren't quite making it, and they also hit the upright. It seemed like the Eagles field goals have been kind of low, to where they're not even coming close to where they're returnable, or it looked like somebody's putting their hands on it from the Sharks.
And if you're the offensive coordinator, you're gonna tell your fellas, I don't want to score a field goal. I want to score a touchdown. You find the end zone, fellas. Here we go. 5:49 left. Back in the eye. Cromer lines up as the fullback. Alan Ho is the tailback.
Ethan Fahey under center. Fake. Looks to pass.
Brady Nolan, baby. Brady Nolan with a great catch.
Nolan with a nice catch.
That was a simple flood route. Simple flood route. Nolan is the leading receiver on the season for the Sharks.
Looked like the Eagles, number 14, Adonis Houston, made a nice stop.
Yeah, they didn't give him much to run. It was just a quick catch and a quick tackle.
37.
A little bit out of field goal range, so gotta pick up the first down. Nolan's wiping his hands. Is that an indication we're going back to the air?
Is he trying to give a cue? Are you watching that receiver?
Oh,
he got motion.
Looks like I bet it's a screen. I bet it's a screen to Nolan. Screen to
Nolan.
It is.
He
screen
comes
to
up.
Nolan. Just shy. It's going to be fourth down.
Number 22 over there is really playing corner for the Eagles. That's Cameron Harris. Harris been all over the field tonight. Harris been making statements. He's been making some big plays when big plays needed to be made.
The Eagles have some great players on defense, and Harris is absolutely one of them. Fourth and just shy of 2 yards, I'm going to say.
And Cameron Harris is just a junior, so he has a whole nother year.
You got to love it when the underclassmen shine. We got the big fella back deep.
Up the middle, up the guy. He's moving. He is moving them legs. He pulled at least one player with him.
You kind of think that they've been throwing the ball just so they can make sure that Cromer's ready for a big down like fourth and short.
But you know who was right there holding on to Cromer?
Cromer might be cramping. He might be cramping. He's down. He doesn't seem like he's grimacing. But he is down. I think we got some scores around the county, around the region. Cromer's back to his feet. Cromer's back to his feet, getting some hydration, and it's his left calf that I see him stretching over there. Well, he's been asked to do a lot tonight.
Still had a 2-back set in the eye.
Allen Ho back deep.
A little stutter step.
Ooh. 42.
Brought down by number 42 once again.
He is all over
that
the
is that
field.
Jordan.
Again.
Jordan is making a statement here tonight.
Don't run my way. He's telling them.
So I'm looking at it. For the Sharks on offense, you got number 2, Christian Cromer, that's just been pounding the ball all night long. Then you look on the Sharks defense, that number 51, Donovan Heatley, he's been all over the place. Then for the Eagles, you have Owen Andrus, number 4, been pounding the ball. And then on defense, that number 42, Jordan, has been a monster in the face. Ethan's going around the outside. He can go touchdown Sharks.
Great vision by
Ethan watched his vision.
Ethan Fahey.
He seen the open gap and he took it. And he took it to the house. Sharks answer first.
We got Laundry.
Hold on.
We got Laundry. Penalty down. Let's
There's
see what's
some
going
flags on the field.
I would hate to see that awesome play get taken away. Let's
Ethan would hate to see that play because that would have been the second nice run that he had that would have been brought back.
Eagles are clapping. Let's find out what this is.
And it looked like it's going to be against the Sharks.
Oh.
Fans not happy with that one. Need to see what the ref called on this one.
Wow.
Legal block in the back.
Fahey had a quick stutter step and back. One cut north-south.
That's going to bring up a 10-yard penalty from the spot of that foul. The Sharks are not happy about that.
They are keeping control of the clock. You can't score if you don't have the ball, barring no turnovers, obviously. All right.
That's 2 nice runs Ethan had that Laundry has brought them back. One for a touchdown, the other one was for a nice run for a first down.
That's frustrating, but Fahey has kept his composure. Still knows the goal is to get his team down to the end zone, whether it's him or someone else. Cromer's back in the game. Looks like trips to the right. Uh-oh.
Delay of game? Is that delay of game?
Delay of game.
The Sharks are really getting backed up by penalties now.
That's the 4th one this half.
So, you know that old saying, when you're tired, you don't think? And now these penalties starting to come out. You know, simple mistakes that shouldn't be happening, especially in a crucial game like this.
Looks like Coach Johns is getting warned by the white hat. Coach Johns is getting warned by the white hat. All right. Second in a while.
Sometimes when the kids see the coach, you know, getting all intense and upset and talking to the ref, it motivates them. You know, it's one of those motivating things. Oh, our coach has got our back.
He definitely has their back.
So will they answer? He's back deep.
Uh-oh, he's got
room. The ball.
He's got room. Did he catch it?
Did he catch it?
He caught it.
Sharks!
Wow.
That's going to be a first down.
Touchdown.
Oh, that's a touchdown. Wait.
Touchdown. He went and got that ball.
Who was that caught that ball?
Well, that might have been Skipper, the youngster, the sophomore. I'm thinking it's Skipper. I'm looking for a number.
We're trying to wait till we see a number come across. That was a beautiful catch.
Skipper. Jaden Skipper went up and got that ball.
You know what? He manhandled that.
That was awesome. That was a great play. The defense was in position. Fahey gave his young receiver an opportunity. The white hat is waving his hands. They're calling a timeout.
That's that number 5, Jaden Skipper. He's a sophomore. Looked like they gave it to.
Wow, they are trying to say that he's down at the 1.
Looked like both of them landed in the end zone.
It looked like they were deep in the end zone.
You know what? Even if it's down at the 1, that was a nice pass and catch.
If it's down at the 1, we know who's getting the ball for the Sharks. They are calling it down at the 1. Coach Johns was not happy about that.
They're saying it wasn't a touchdown.
But we're going to be down at the 1.
So it'll be 1st and 1 at the goal line.
And Christian Cromer's licking his chops trying to get his 6th touchdown.
It's either going to be 1 or 2 players right now.
To the right?
Ethan
to the
or
left.
Cromer. And it looks like it's going to be Cromer.
And he is not
still
going to even
standing
fall down.
and denies to go down on the ground.
You're not.
So we had a beautiful pass by Ethan to Jaden Skipper. And then Cromer finished the play.
Finishing it off, showing some dance moves on the sidelines. We got a 6-0 ball game with 2 minutes and 32 seconds.
The Sharks are coming alive.
Looks like we have an injured player down. It looks like 2 injured players on the Springstead Eagles. I believe they're both cramping, though. Coaches are attending to their legs. I'm telling you, this heat is tough for all players, and we're asking these guys to go both ways and play. Their Springstead's defense has been on the field all night long. 22 is hobbling off.
So that drive was a combination of quite a few penalties that brought the Sharks back. Then Ethan had that wonderful run for a touchdown that was actually brought back during that series. Next thing you know, he throws a nice ball to number 5, Jaden Skipper,
if you're
the sophomore.
If you're the offensive coordinator for Nature Coast, you like what your team has shown you this drive with the adversity, being able to score basically 3 times in this drive. The kick is
up, and it is good. Nature Coast Sharks 7, the Eagles 0. But I'm impressed with that pass that he threw. You know what? Because sometimes when you're in a heated battle game like this, you know what? It has to be the receiver that helps the quarterback out and go and make a play. And Jaden Skipper went up and made a play. It didn't go the way he wanted to go, to where it would have been his first touchdown, catch. But it went to where he was at the 1-yard line, to where he is not playing selfish football. And Cromer came in and answered with punching it in from the 1. You can't ask for anything better.
Cameron Harris is the injured player who's cramping. Hopefully the Eagles can get him right to finish this game.
Now, Dave, here's the question of the day. Can the Eagles answer?
Well, we're about to find out. Are they going to kick this ball deep, or are we going to see another pooch? They're backing the kicker up a little bit. He may. Nope, he's going pooch. Looks like a pooch attempt here. Squib kick to Owen Andrus. That's a guy you don't want to give the ball to.
Oh, he slips up.
Lost his
He
feet.
seen some daylight to the right, and he tried to make that quick turn, but got stalled in second gear. Owen Andrus. That young man has been all over the field tonight. Attempting to kick field goals, pounding the ball up the middle.
And fielding kicks. All right, we got the ball on the 33-yard line. Plenty of time. The Eagles do not need to panic.
It's
they
plenty
just
of
need
football
to
left.
answer.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and that's the question that I asked you. Can the Eagles answer right now?
Well, they finished the drive last time inside the red zone. Let's see if they can get back. All right, Owen back up. Looks like a 5-yard gain. Looks like it marked a little short, right about a 4-yard gain.
It's going to bring up second down.
Going away from Heatley that play. I don't mind that decision.
A minute 24. Brady with 1 timeout. Down 1. But where have we heard that story before?
Caleb Murray's getting in there.
This time frame
senior
is when
spotlight
Donovan
player.
Heatley normally jumps up and make a big stop somewhere.
Oh, we got it. Oh, no, it's not empty.
Up the middle again. And guess who's in on that tackle?
Yeah, there's a
Number
host
51.
Of them. 51 was on top of that one.
Number 13 also had a nose in there as well.
Brady Nolan.
Brady seems to be on both sides of the field as well. Seems like we got a few Sharks going both ways here tonight.
Here comes Cromer in to play a little D tackle.
Cromer's coming in. He's replacing number 49, Angelo Hernandez. Brings up 3rd down and 3. That cannon shot again. Look like he might have it if we do a measurement. It's real close.
You know, Christian Cromer shot across the face of that
Somebody's down for
tackle.
Moving around for the Eagles, kind of slow
51?
around.
Is that 51 down? Yeah, Christian Cromer gets in on a tackle on this side of the ball as well.
It's going to be Martez Archibald.
Well, hopefully he's okay. Let's go around and check some scores in the region. What do you say, Abraham?
All right, let's see if we had any changes.
We're back. 1st and 10 for the Eagles with 1:03 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Can the Eagles answer that touchdown that the Sharks put in?
Yeah,
First
and
and
around.
number 3, and they are not having it. And you know who's on that tackle once again.
Heatley for his 3rd tackle for loss on the evening.
Heatley has been all over the field. Anything they run to the right side, Heatley has been a part of.
A difference maker for sure. Wow. Tick-tock. We're probably going to get one more play in before the end.
We hope you're
of the
enjoying
3rd quarter.
tonight's broadcast. Go ahead and toss us a like and hit subscribe. We appreciate your viewership and your support.
Always like that like button. All right. 17
Send
seconds.
us some likes. Dave likes some likes. Abe likes some likes. Send us some likes.
Oh, the ball's up in the air. Oh. No one there. Falls empty to the ground.
Eagles attempt to
But
pass
it did
that
stop
was
the
incomplete.
clock with 8 seconds to go, Abe.
You know, we'll have to check with Will to see if we get some likes. You know, somebody, you know, to look us up.
Yeah.
Let us know how we're doing. You know, let us know how you're enjoying Gulf Coast Sports Network, bringing this live actions to you. Apparently, we got 10 likes.
10 likes.
So thank you,
All right.
thank you. We appreciate it. You know, it gives us encouragements and let us know that you guys are enjoying what we're trying to do to you and for you.
8 seconds to go in the quarter. They have twins to the top of your screen. Gun set.
With the pass. Passes up. Oh!
Oh. An opportunity for the play.
Number 88.
You know,
It was in the area. I'm not sure if he heard footsteps coming or not, but that was a catchable ball.
You know, kudos to the quarterback. He had 4 Nature Coast defenders in his face when he released that ball. But it looked like they're going to bring up 4th down, and we're going to punt this ball. Mr. Allen Ho back deep. He had a great return in the 1st quarter. 2nd quarter, they kicked it out of bounds. Let's see what they do here at the end of the 3rd.
Oh, he
Fumble
drops
snap.
the ball, picks it up, still gets it off, and it's going to go out at about the,
Probably the 40.
I'm going to say the 35.
35. Oh,
He's
let's
still
see.
going back to the 30.
Oh, they gave him a great.
Wait, he moved back up.
The 40. They're going to the 40.
He went to the 40. All right.
Yeah. All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
For the past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And it's one of the main reasons why I retired from the NFL, wanting to be able to run and play with my kids. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
Yeah, he played in the league. All right,
we're back with the action. It is the fourth quarter.
Oh, fresh fourth quarter, 12 minutes to go in the game.
Sharks up 7-0.
And possession of the ball. Starting on the 40-yard line.
The fans are getting loud.
Oh,
Cromer up the middle.
Cromer.
Dodge one, tackle.
Cromer.
Took about 3 Eagles to bring him down. That looked like about a 9-yard carry.
I would have gave him 11, but yes, they stopped him at the 9. Super individual effort, too, once he got in the open field. All right.
He told him up there.
Second in a little bit. Fahey in the gun. Oh, Fahey keeps it.
Fahey keeps it up the middle.
Nice.
The Sharks is trying to find the edge now, and they're making moves up the middle.
Well, Coach Johns in the first half ran Cromer, and here he's running him a little and giving him the fake so that Fahey can pull it down and get some important yards. They're over the 50-yard line. Let's see what happens here.
Cromer again. Cromer's going out or outside.
The stiff arm, 2 stiff arms in a row.
Got about 3 yards on that carry. You know, make sure you guys stick around with us right after the game as we announce our Glory Days player of the game. These guys have been going back and forth all night battling, and you know, Dave's going to take that hard challenge of trying to figure out what player does he feel should be the player of the game and be the Glory Day player of the game.
You know, they're going to get a T-shirt, a GCSN T-shirt, and a $20 gift card to Glory Days. I can't wait to see how this finishes out.
I think they should invite us, you know, to have some food with them. Each comes around the outside. He sees some daylight. He's still moving.
Well done, Mr.
And he's brought down. Fahey is trying to make a move. He's trying to make up for that touchdown that was brought back earlier on him.
Definitely.
He came around that outside. I think Fahey been saving his legs till the fourth quarter because now he's starting to utilize them.
He is definitely in this, standing out in this fourth quarter. Tick-tock, 10:21 left to go. Nature Coast knocking on the door. Off-balanced.
I formation. Giving to Cromer. He got some daylight. He makes a move, makes another move. Boom, he's hit out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
Helmet flies off inside the 10.
Number 22 was the stopping factor for the Eagles. That's that Cameron Harris.
Oh, he's back, huh?
He's back out there, but Cromer is trying to knock on the door. We are in the red zone, and the Sharks are knocking on the door once again.
Man, I think this is 4-down territory. Let's see what we have. Alan Ho lines up in the backfield. Cromer's getting his helmet fixed.
I'm quite sure this is one of those times where Cromer like, come on, hurry up, get me back in the game, get me back in the game. 23 up the middle.
Oh, right at the 5-yard line.
He gets about 3 yards on the carry.
Uh-oh. Heatley's grabbing his left knee.
Well?
He's on the tack. He's on the O-line. He's grabbing. Hopefully it's his calf he's grabbing and not his knee.
Cramping.
I would much.
You know, these Sharks are going both ways. And, you know, in the fourth quarter, that's really when it shows because that's when they're tired. And if they don't have that potassium, you know, in their system, them cramps come out quickly.
Coach Murray, Coach John come out to the field, make sure he's okay. He's getting up on his own. Coach Murray goes ahead and wraps his arm around him and brings him to the sideline. 9:55, clock is stopped. Got to get another tackle in. Healy's a big fella.
Majority of these Sharks are big fellas.
All right, we're on the 5-yard line. 2nd down. Cromer's back in the game. It looks like we're going off balance right.
Think about it. Would you, being a fullback that's been pounding the ball all night, of course, get that helmet fixed quickly. Because this is where fullbacks earn and keep right here.
This is.
Cromer has it. He dodged 1, dodged 2. He's being held. He's
Dodge
still moving
3.
his leg. Got a host of Eagles trying to pull him down, and he still was moving.
You know what he did there? He had an opportunity to fight for some yards, but he covered the ball up and went down. Live for another day.
I mean, think about it. This Christian Cromer, he's been playing both ways off and on. He's just a sophomore. He's 6 foot, 235 pounds. And he's been beating up on this defensive line of the Eagles all night long. And you got to give credit to Nature Coast's offensive line making them holes for him.
Wow.
And he's still pounding. Number 8 stuck his head in there to make a nice tackle. Once again, we don't have number 8 on our roster that we have for Springstead. So we're just going to say number 8 for
number
the Eagles.
8. Well, he's moving the pile. Number 2's moving the pile. It's 4th down on the 4-yard line. Maybe you do kick. It's like an extra point. They've already proven that. Go up by 2 scores. All right, let's see these regional scores again to see what is new. They're singing to us here tonight. 4th down. Fahey in.
He fakes it.
Throws it.
It looked like it was almost intercepted. And it was intercepted.
If it's intercepted, they'll get the ball on the 20-yard line instead of the 4.
Number 27 on the interception for the Eagles.
That's a 16.
Kevin Oates. He's a senior.
That's a 16-yard difference. So instead of going 96 yards for the tying score, they're going to go 80 or attempt to go 80.
So that brings me up to ask a question right now. Cromer and Fahey drove straight down the field. And you go away from it in the red zone.
On the 4th down.
So that gives the Eagles light.
It does give them light, Abe.
With plenty of time.
Plenty of time to go in a 1-score game. Owen puts his hand down in the dirt. Nature Coast looked like they brought another lineman down, another defensive lineman down that time.
Owen up the middle, they stopped. He got about a yard and a half, 2 yards on the play. You know, but is this going to come back? Is this going to come back and haunt him?
Oh, most definitely could. A field goal there. I mean, you can always second guess. You know, field goal there makes it a 2-score game. But Springstead is happy for the opportunity to go down 7 instead of 10. 88 hustles
or
back
14.
out.
Or 14.
Or 14, absolutely.
Because they were knocking on the door. Quarterback keeps it.
Ooh, Brady Nolan.
He had it in there and he pulled it back out.
Brady Nolan scraped across, secured his gap. Caleb Murray finished off the tackle there. Our senior spotlight.
I tell you, this Sharks front 4 has really been playing a great game tonight. I mean, they've been stuffing the run. Yes, Owen has been making some nice runs, but you know what? You still got to look at that Sharks front 4. They still, been holding them, especially when it's needed to be held.
And it looks like Heatley's back out there.
Yeah,
Heatley's back out there. It appears to be on the Eagles. We have a lot of people on the Sharks clapping, and the refs walking towards the end zone.
Illegal substitution on the
Illegal
Eagles.
Substitution. You talked about it. Late in the game, mental mistakes.
When you're tired, you can't think.
Yeah. Hey, guys, make sure you stick with us. Right after the game, we're going to announce our Glory Days Player of the Game selection, and we have several to choose from. A lot of both-way players, a lot of impact players fighting it out to see who gets the Glory Days Player of the Game.
You know what? We'll ought to check and see if anybody throw out some suggestions to see, what our fans that are watching, who they think a Player of the Game ought to be or would be or possibly could be.
Absolutely.
Just to see if they want to respond and let us know as they hit the subscribe button, as well as send us some likes.
Absolutely. I've been looking at some of the comments in the chat. We'd love to see some of those ideas. Oh, man. 4th and 10 in your end zone with 6:34 to go. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. They are definitely going to punt right here. Oh, we had a shark trip over the end zone there.
Allen's been thirsty for a nice run back.
Oh, not a very good snap.
But
Great kick.
This could be the prime opportunity.
Oh, he's got the
Allen
wall set up.
To the right side.
He's got the wall
Allen
set up.
cuts back. Allen's right at.
Did you see what he did?
It looked like a lot of laundry is being thrown on the field right now.
Yeah, number five came in with a great block. Unfortunately, he did not lead with his hands. That, by rule, is how you have to do the blocking. So they're going to get him with an illegal block. He led with his shoulder. This is going to back up the Sharks and stop the clock.
Once again, we'd like to thank you again for joining us here on GCSN. I'm Abraham Dowdell, bringing you the calls tonight, and by my side is the guru himself, Dave Barrett.
It's always a pleasure, Abraham, watching some football on a Friday night, especially arch rivals.
This is a great game here tonight. Score 7-0. We win at half 0-0. It's one of those in-county rivalry, like you said earlier. They 6 miles apart. It's one of these things to where who gonna have the bragging rights after this game?
Abe, I gotta believe with 6 minutes and 7 seconds to go, they got a water timeout. I gotta believe Coach Johns is gonna give it to number 2 and run this clock down. And I know Coach Garofano knows exactly how to come back on defense. So I'm sure there's gonna be some blitzing. Let's go to a commercial break, Abe. What do you say?
All right.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
All right, we're back in action. Whoa, nice hit in the backfield by number 5 of the Eagles.
Hey, as I said before break, Coach Garofano knows he's got to blitz some people.
That's number 5, Madden Brezic.
Wow. 8-yard loss. Wow. That is not what the Eagle or the Sharks wanted on that very important first down.
Sharks line up in a twin set, single back. Fahey in shotgun. Screen pass.
Allen Ho.
Allen Ho moves. He makes a cut.
Speedster.
He got it. He passed the 50. He's to the 40, and he pushed out of bounds by the Eagles.
Wow.
Nice play by the Sharks to make up for all those penalties that pushed them way back, and it's going to be first down Sharks. 5 minutes, 22 seconds left in this ball game.
Anytime you have a speedster like Allen Ho, you want to get him the ball. What a great play, or great answer for the Sharks tonight, coming after a big loss the play before. First down. All right, here we go. 5:22 left. Motion. Oh.
Another pass.
Oh. It's deep.
Oh, off the fingertips.
Uh-oh, look at it. That looked like an awkward landing. That looked like an awkward landing by the Shark receiver.
Incomplete pass.
Oh, number 8. Yeah, his knee didn't look. Could have been his hamstring. Let's hope it's his hamstring. Here we go. 2nd down.
We don't have a number 8 on our roster.
You know,
for the Sharks. But I did hear their PA announcer call him Ja'Cory Owens.
You know, here we go. 2nd down.
But that's number 2.
If you run the ball, the clock continues to move. Fahey
keeps it. He goes to the outside, cuts back up the middle. He brings it, gets first down, and he's brought down at the.
You know, Christian Cromer gets you those 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, and then Fahey 10, 15, 12, 11.
Looking like he's at about the 23-yard line. It's first down. Fahey running like it's the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
He don't realize it's the 4th quarter with 5 minutes left.
He is not tired. And tick-tock, 5:01.
He's back in the shotgun set once again. Hands it off to Cromer.
Ooh.
Cromer still moving.
It took the entire team to bring him down. Should have been a loss on the play.
Christian Cromer was continuing to keep them legs moving.
Should have been a loss on the play and turns it into a 2-yard gain. Strong physical run.
It's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Sharks at the Eagles' 23-yard line. Cromer's going to come out to the side. Fahey in the shotgun. Quick fake. He keeps it up the middle. He finds the gap. He moves to the outside, and he makes a nice run play for about 7 yards. It looked like he'll get a first down.
I love the play action, quarterback keeper. That has been a huge play for the Sharks this second half.
Now we're down here once again. Number 23 goes out the middle.
Mr. Ho.
With about 6-yard carry.
You know, Nature Coast could take more time at the line of scrimmage, but they choose to.
3:57 left in the game and counting.
They want to score. They're in the hurry up offense.
Anaho still in the back.
Uh-oh.
Fahey tries to get to the outside.
Trouble. Fahey got in trouble there. Was that number 6?
He was met by the Eagles' number 6. Carlos Nickel.
Carlos. Well done, Carlos. 3:23 to go. Cromer's back in.
Fahey back at shotgun.
Cromer goes to
Cromer
fullback.
split to the left. He's down in 3-point stand.
Oh, he's
Fahey looking for a pass. Fahey goes. Fahey keeps it. Woo! Fahey's hit hard by number 45. Finished off by number 55 and number 6 of the Eagles.
That was a run or a pass. Fahey had the choice. He had Cromer open. He had Nolan open, and he said, "I'm going to get four yards, 4 meaningful yards right now." Tick-tock. Oh, we got a timeout.
4th down. Timeout.
Timeout. What do you think they'll do
Chris
now?
Chancey.
What do you think they're going to do now? 4th down, 1-score game. They got to kick it, don't you think?
You know what? We were in this position once before.
We were.
You know what? I'm looking. I will put them in that spread set once again. I'll put Cromer back there in the back, single back. I will swing out to the right with Cromer running with me, and I would have one of my slot receiver and my back receiver drag across because they're going to think Fahey's going to run it, and I'll dump it over their head for a touchdown.
Okay. All right, well, let's see what they do.
That's what I would do.
I like it.
Because they automatically going to look for the run.
Well, they
looking
look like
for
they're keeping
Fahey
Cromer off
or
the
Cromer.
sideline. They're kicking
So they
Cromer on
bring
the
Cromer
sideline.
off. So now your option is going to be passing.
Well, it looks
or
like
are
they're
they
going
gonna
for the field goal.
So they just cut out that whole piece off that we said.
15 is our long snapper, Colton Davis.
So that was wishful thinking what we were
right?
doing.
That would have made it interesting. Colton Davis comes in to long snap this. About a 25-yard field goal try.
Because, you know, blocked field goals can be dangerous.
So can miss field goals. Let's see what we got. It's up. It's up.
It's up. And it's good. Sharks take a 10-0 lead with 2 minutes, 47 seconds left in this ball game.
Oh, wow. What a great kick. 10-0. Let's go ahead and go to commercial, Abraham.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
All right. The Eagles are a little pressed on time. 2:47 to go, down 10-0. Gonna need a good return here. Let's see what we got.
Nice high kick.
Oh, it looked like a fair catch. He ate a fair catch and changed his mind.
To run.
You can't change your mind on a fair catch.
That's Derek Sorella.
Yeah, he
Derek
looked like
Chiarella. He
he wanted
waved fair catch, but it seemed like he wanted to run it too.
Yeah, he changed his mind. All right. Well, the Eagles have shown it. They're not afraid to pass. They just haven't connected. Their big play tonight has been cross lick on the 40-yard run. Their bread and butter has been Owen Andrus up the gut. 2:43 to go. They got to answer here. I got an I formation. Twins to the right. Sweeping it. Passing it. Halfback pass.
Number 11
halfback pass.
it. Nice bomb.
He's there.
Oh! In and out of the hands of number 88.
You know, he was 7 yards behind the cornerback.
Number 11, Derek Chiarella threw a beautiful bomb in and out of the hands of number 88, Tyrell Gilbert.
Yeah, Gilbert got both hands on that. He's going to think about that one all week long.
He got behind the defenders. He had daylight. He had a beautiful bomb in the air.
Gotta catch
that. Was
one.
Almost like Tom Brady with Godwin last night.
Well, he did. He's definitely a tall, fast guy. I'm sure he's gonna bounce. They're coming back to him.
Nice catch by 88. He is made up.
What a way to answer that. He gets a first down, goes out of bounds, stops the clock with 2:27.
Number 88 came back and made up for that. Nice hands, nice catch and grab, and some yards after catch.
Yeah, and you know what? The quarterback says, hey, we believe. We believe in you, 88. Good job. All right, here we go. I don't believe they ever started the clock on that snap, but that's okay. Stopped at 2:27. Low snap. Interception!
Off the hands of number 88.
That was an interception. Number 3. Carlos Rodriguez on the tipped ball. Coming down with it.
Nice interception. Way to stay focused on the ball. Way to catch it and pull it in.
You know, it started with a low snap and ended with a tipped ball, and Nature Coast made the best of it.
2 minutes, 19 seconds left in the ball game.
Up by 2
Sharks
scores.
lead 10-0.
Well, you know, Springstead is going to blitz and try to get a quick turnover. Cromer's in at fullback. Number 9 and 13. Uh-oh.
Change the players out. Make sure you stick with us right after the game as we announce our Glory Days player of the game selection.
Cromer on orbit motion. Allen Ho, backside counter. Oh.
Around the outside.
Oh, that was Carlos Rodriguez on the handoff, not Mr. Ho.
Number 3, Carlos Rodriguez makes a nice run around the left side.
All right. Ran out of bounds. Stopped the clock with 2:11. Jaden Skipper, number 5, checks in. He's the one who caught the 1 yard.
That long bomb?
That long bomb. It doesn't look like it has a mouthpiece in. Cromer gets the ball.
Cromer goes up the middle. Cromer gets about 5 yards on the carry. Cromer has been pounding the ball all night long.
5 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards, 4 yards.
Then he will break for about 15.
He's got a couple injured Eagles down. Look like more cramping. 2 of them again. All right, you want to go to the regional scoreboard and see if we have any updates or final scores as we approach the 4th quarter here? All right, minute 56 to go. All right, can they run the clock? All right.
2nd down, 6 yards to go.
Cromer lined up at tail again. He's been a fullback lately, but they got it back at tail. Oh, the ball!
Eagles crawl.
Oh.
Looked like Cromer might have jumped on top of it to save the day.
Wow, Cromer with a fumble recovery. Ethan Fahey pulled it for the quarterback keeper. It squirted out. Springstead had a guy on it, and Cromer came by and took it away. All right, we got 3rd down, timeout. Springstead, a minute 38 to go.
This has been an impressive game here tonight for both teams, you know, especially the defense, you know.
Well,
Two high-powered offense.
You got to tip your hat to Springstead. They haven't quit. I mean, they're down by 10, and they have not quit. 1 down.
And they're still trying to get the ball. They had an opportunity right there. I seen it. They touched the ball when it fumbled, you know, but the lineman couldn't crawl fast enough to get to it to secure it.
A little miscommunication over here with the Sharks, but they got it all figured out. Orbit motion. Back
door up the middle. Cuts to the outside. He looked like he got a little down. He's still up to the 5. Skipper's still moving. He's all the way down to the 5-yard line of the Eagles.
That's his first run of the night. He had a big catch. Now a big run.
Jaden
just a
Skipper
sophomore.
is trying to do his thing. .1 minute 29 seconds left in the ball game.
He looked fresh as well. 1:29. The clock stopped. Bringing in the big fullback, number 49.
All right, so do we give it to Chrome or Fahey go around the outside?
Well, it's first and goal from the 3.
Unsportsmanlike conduct moves the ball all the way down to the goal line. You know what? It's been that Christian Cromer kind of day.
Well, it's in for his second touchdown of the night.
Christian Cromer of the day. He brings it in again. That's 2 touchdowns. And that sophomore has had a wonderful game here tonight.
His second touchdown of the evening as he jogs off the field. A minute 19 to go, 16-0. The referees huddle up. Unsportsmanlike against
I didn't
Nature
see any
Coast.
flags on the field, but the referees must call a penalty.
Yeah, they
then they
signaled.
say unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike.
Is that after the touchdown?
It should be after the touchdown, so it's going to make it a long 2-point conversion or PAT. Brady Nolan hands the referee his flag.
That's why we didn't see the flag.
Yeah, because it matches his yellow gloves and his yellow shoes. Brady Nolan's a special player too. Coach John's got a lot of special players on his staff, as does Coach Garifano. All right, so they're gonna take the penalty on the kickoff instead of the PAT. They're gonna try to get some field position out of this.
You got encroachment on defense?
I'll text the husband sporadic about any updates I get.
All right, we got to figure out what's going on here.
So it looks like it's bringing it right back up.
Nature Coast is going to try to add another point. And
right, it is good.
Right down the middle, the best way for the kick to go.
17-0.
Wow, 17 unanswered in the 4th quarter. Hey, let's take a quick break with a minute 19 to go in the game.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
We're back into the action. Sharks kicking off to the Eagles.
Looks like a pooch our direction with 6 players lined up on this side of the kicker. Coach Garifano's team is not going to quit. Oh, they're going deep. Oh, he finds a hole. Number 1. Ooh, he's getting loose. He's getting loose.
He's brought down at the 45.
Number 1 made some yards on that. Colton Davis getting in on the action.
Nice.
Our long snapper.
Make sure you stick with us right after the game as we announce our Glory Days Player of the Game selection.
Ball
You know, Abe, I know there's only a minute to go, but Coach Garofano's team is not going to quit here. They're going to play to that final buzzer. That's just how he coaches over there. Cromer comes off the field, not going to play this last year's on defense. Heakley's still out there. Nolan's still out there. Caleb Murray still playing ball as well. Well, we had a holding penalty. Back him up 15 more yards. All right, they have 70 yards to go.
1 minute, 7 seconds left in the ball game.
Expect some passes, a rollout.
He drops back.
Screen.
Cross
lick.
Number 3.
Cross lick.
He turns the corner. Nice spin. He's still on his feet. He's brought down at the 40-yard line.
Wow.
Of the Sharks. Nice pass and nice catch.
And another flag after the play.
We are getting constant laundry on the field at this time.
Got to be careful. We don't want anybody getting ejected this late in a game. Cross had an excellent run. Unsportsmanlike on Nature Coast. All right, we got to watch that, fellas. Let's keep our sportsmanship, gentlemen. 40, Caleb Murray comes off. All right. Oh, they're going to tack on. They're going to add more yards to that awesome run. And Springstead's hustling up to the line. They do not want to be shut out of tonight's game.
In the shotgun set.
Roll out.
To the left.
They got. Oh.
Incomplete pass.
The clock should stop with 42 seconds to go.
We want to make sure each and every one of you stick around as we get ready to announce tonight's Glory Days Player of the Game, which they'll receive a T-shirt.
Not just any T-shirt. They're going to get a GCSN T-shirt.
GCSN T-shirt. Nice. And what else are they going to get?
I believe they're going to get a $20 gift certificate to Glory Days.
All right. Is this the Glory Days on Cortez Boulevard?
That's the one. They do a great job of sponsoring all local high school and middle school sports. We're lucky to have them in the community. Second down. Another rollout pass. Uh-oh.
Trouble.
Quarterback was in trouble. Great coverage by the secondary. Tick-tock. All right. Now it's time for the Glory Days Player of the Game, sponsored by Glory Days on Cortez and Brooksville, where you can always eat like a champion. Tonight our player is number 2, Christian Cromer. 2 touchdowns on the evening, over 100 yards on the ground. Offense and defensive standout, Christian Cromer. Congratulations for being our player of the game. That's it. The final score, 17-0. Fantastic evening. Came down to the fourth quarter. Super job. Congratulations to both teams on a hard-fought night. And a special congratulations to your Sharks.
Pass it over to Will at this time. We'd like to.
Yeah, your final score is Nature Coast 17 and Springstead 0. And our player of the game is number 2, Christian Cromer, from the winning Sharks tonight.
That's right, Dave and Abraham. Thank you very much for the call on tonight's game. You both did a wonderful job. Would also like to thank Wild Bill Lizer on the main camera this evening, as well as Brian Lott on our field camera. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button before you leave us, and toss a like our way. Don't miss any of the upcoming action here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll see you next time.